Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. So today is January 22nd, 2023. And as I was going through my memories this morning, it's something I do just to see what happened in my life in the past 11 years or so on this date, because I've only been on Facebook that long. I pushed it off as far as I could and only got Facebook because I needed to have it for a business page. So I got a Facebook page, and then I decided, well, I guess I can stay connected with my daughter through Facebook, so I'll reach out there. And now, I don't know how many friends I have, but I got a bunch, and I'm grateful for it. But I avoided it for a long time. About 11 years ago, I posted something that said something similar to this. If you're waiting for the leading of the Spirit to do what the Bible already tells you to do, you are never following God. Because the Spirit won't lead you to do what the Bible says. The Spirit leads you where you need to go to do what the Bible says. An example, when Philip in the book of Acts gets a leading by the Spirit to go walk on a road. Gets a leading by the Spirit to walk up next to a chariot. Once he got there, he didn't need any more leading from the Spirit, because the Bible and what he had been taught took over, and he did what he knew he needed to do. So often we miss that. We get a leading from the Spirit, and then we don't do what the Bible says. It may be as simple as you know that you're supposed to have a conversation with someone, but you're afraid to look silly, or you're afraid to ask the question because what if you're wrong? And I'm here to tell you, you might be wrong, but what if you're right? You know, Christmas Day this year, my wife and I, after service was all done, we went to a restaurant. It was one of few restaurants that was open. We'd actually gone to another one. They had actually run out of food that day. We had finished up church service, and we just wanted to be able to chill, right? We get to this restaurant, we get our food, I'm eating, I see a couple walk in the door. And the first thing that I feel is I need to introduce myself to that person. But, impulsive is not that big of a thing in me. And so I waited a little bit. I saw them go to the buffet and come back, and I got the same impression. You need to introduce yourself to that person. They went and sat down, and I was having a conversation with Rhonda, and we were talking, and I look over and I see him again. You need to introduce yourself to that person. All right, so I told Rhonda, don't know why, but I'm going to go introduce myself. And I did. And they actually seemed offended, and they were confused. And I might have been wrong, but I went and I did it anyway. I was present to follow the leading. The problem was I didn't do what the Bible said. When I got there, I didn't ask if there was anything I could pray for them for. We get all hung up. We're going to follow the leading of the Spirit, and then we don't do what the Bible says. And it's so critical, guys. In Proverbs 22, verse 13, the slacker says, there's a lion outside. I'll be killed in the public square. There's a lion outside. I'll be killed in the public square. Even if we do follow the leading of the Spirit to get us where we need to be, we might be so afraid we don't do what we know we're supposed to do. I've been sharing a lot over the last 3 years. I hope you're starting to learn what we're supposed to do. But it's no good if you know it and don't do it. Just like it is for me. I fail at it. I know I do. I need to get better at it. So why don't we grow together? Kind of like getting on the bikes, learning to ride, side by side, through the curves, down the roads, up the hills, around the corners, getting to know each other. You only get that if you get out there and get it done. So let's do that together. I love you all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.